Well guys, I'm out here on New Year's Day and I've just got my first old coin after half an hour. It's a farthing, first old coin of 2013, and it looks to be Charles II, 1670s in date. First time the farthing was issued in copper, apart from obviously the hammered copper farthings of the 1620s and 30s. This is the first officially done one by the Royal Mint. Yeah, definitely Charles II, dated from the 1670s. Fantastic start. Well guys, it's 2013 and I think I've just found my first Roman coin for 2013 as well. It looks in a very odd shape. It's almost square or rectangular in shape, but it looks to be a sestertius. It's obviously thick enough, and the edges are irregular like you'd expect with a Roman coin. I'm excited about this one because I don't know what it is, apart from it's sestertius, so it should be 1st, 2nd century AD, which is fantastically old, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. Well guys, it's very very flat, but I think I can see part of the legend which says IUS there, which I think comes from Pius, dutiful, but I think it's Antoninus Pius, a sestertius from Antoninus Pius's reign from 138 to 161 AD, so it's fantastically old, mid-2nd century. I'll have to investigate why it's been clipped at the top, but that might be something to do with local currency. It might be something to do with the coin flan itself, but it's very odd. It looks very odd being flat at the top and bottom when it should be a circular coin. But I'll have to go and investigate that, but that's a fabulous find. My first Roman for 2013, and it looks to be in relatively good condition, stable at least. On to the next. Okay guys, I got back from a hunt this evening, and as you can see, I forgot to take the camera for this short hunt. I didn't expect to find anything. I was actually going along an old footpath, and I was finding modern pennies, but I got a signal that was bouncing from coined iron, and all the way in between, and at 5 inches I found this. And this is a very important artefact because it's actually, I knew as soon as I saw it that it was a Bronze Age axe head. Quite small. It's only about 3.5 inches long, but the date of it, this is my oldest ever artefact, and I'm still quite stunned by it, but the date of it, it's either a pull stave or a flanged axe head. I haven't been able to decide which, but it probably dates to about 1500 BC, so it's approximately 3,500 years old. It's just phenomenal, and this was next to an old footpath where I've been finding Victorian pennies. I don't know why it was there, but it looks to be absolutely beautiful. I'm so ashamed that I didn't get it on a live dig, but I've kept it in the mud that I found it in, so you can see that I did actually find it, and I'll go and wash it up, and I'm still stunned by it. Obviously wash up the mud and we can see it afterwards, but this is my oldest artefact and it trumps Roman coins by almost another 2,000 years. It's just phenomenal. I'll get back to you. Wow, what a find. It is the flanged style, and it dates from 1800 to 1600 BC, so it's about 3,600 years old. Quite a stunning find. It was only 5 inches down, and it's for the age comparison. If you think about the pharaoh Tutankhamun, he came about 500 years after the earliest date of this. Well guys, I'm out in the same field as where I found the Bronze Age axe head, very early, and I'm shaking again because I've just found my first silver coin for the year, and it's always sterling silver, and this one is hammered. Absolutely, what a beautiful coin. It's definitely hammered by the shape and thickness. I don't know what it will be because it's very very worn down. I suspect it could be Tudor, as you can tell in my voice. A little worn out, and obviously stunned to find this at only about 4 inches on a path that I've done before. Just goes to show that the coil is really helping me, and the wet weather. It's like a quagmire around here. But I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you, but that's definitely a hammered coin, and it's first silver of the year. It's a great start. Bronze Age Jack said yesterday, hammered silver today. Wow. I'll get back to you. Well guys, the reason it isn't particularly in good grade is because it's been worn down to be used as a trader's token, but it's definitely a hammered coin. I can tell by the thickness and the fact that on this side, sorry about that, there is a groove that runs just on the inside the edge of the coin, so there's almost an edging around it, which is clipped in odd places, and obviously you didn't clip milled coins because of the milled edge, so this would only have happened with a hammered coin. There appears to be some sort of bust on there. You can see the sword, and I have found a Charles I lead trade weight, and the sword may be indicative of him. I have seen it on later Georgian ones, but Charles I would be pretty confident in saying that this coin is probably of Charles I and probably of about the Civil War period, because not far from here a royalist soldier was kept in a house, because this was quite a royalist area, so I'd be pretty confident in saying this is Civil War period Charles I coinage, that's been altered to be used as a trader's token, possibly in the immediate period after, obviously defacing the king's head during the Commonwealth period. But this is only speculation, so I'll have to go back and investigate it further. But that's a hammered coin all the same, and a fantastic start to the year. Well guys, out of a very wet hole, I've got something that obviously doesn't catch your eye at first, but I look a little closer and it looks like it's a solid silver vesta case. You can see the tarnishing underneath. It definitely looks like silver, and there's etching and engraving on it, which kind of confounds my theory that this is a vesta case or like a matchstick case or something, but it's crumpled over itself, sadly, and it looks to be quite beautiful. But I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you to confirm if it's solid silver, which it should be, judging by the colour of it. I thought at first it was lead, but it does look to be something rather beautiful. Well guys, it's half complete. The catch plate for the inner workings of it, it's one half of a vesta case. It's definitely solid silver with the tarnish and the engraving on it, which should put it at around the end of the Victorian period into the Edwardian period, so 1819, 1910, 1920, so maybe into the Georgian period as well. But it's half the case. It's probably been lost, or rather discarded, because it's crumpled up. And you can see that inside it would have held business cards, matchsticks, all kinds of things. But you can just about see the catch plate there, just there above my thumb, and that would have held the other side, which has obviously disappeared. It might be quite close around, so I'll keep looking for it, but that's solid silver and it's quite hefty. That's probably a good 25 or 30 grams of solid silver, so that's a fantastic find. I've always wanted to find a vesta case. Sadly this one's a little crumpled up, but I'll take crumpled silver over no silver at all. On to the next. Well guys, yet again I'm having a great time. Silver thimble. Absolutely fantastic. Ha 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 ha. Great. Here's some macro images. Okay guys, I'm out here on Saturday the 5th of January and I've just found myself a silver sixpence. I can already see that it's George VI and the date on it is 1944. Just like the end of last year, on the 31st December I found a 1944 sixpence. Found another one on the 5th of January. How weird. I've never found 1944 before, now I find two in a week. Fantastic. Beautiful coin, lovely bit of silver, second silver of the year. Okay guys, I've been out about an hour and I've just thankfully reported another silver coin. Third silver of the year, and 3 days in a row I found silver coin. It looks like it's going to be a silver sixpence. It might be quite worn down to tell, but there does appear to be some residual detail, so I might be able to identify this one, which will be a great relief, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. But that's a fantastic find. Only the third coin of the day. Well guys, it turns out to be a lovely, legible King William III silver sixpence dated 1697, by all accounts. Beautiful coin. First early milled sixpence of the year, third silver coin of the year. Fantastic. Here's the macro images.